Hey, good morning. Last night we had our first frost. Well, it might not have been our first frost, but it was cold. This morning when woke up, it was in the mid-30s and there was a little bit of frost on stuff. I don't know. I don't think it was a hard frost or anything, but I needed a light frost to sweeten up my Brussels sprouts. I don't know if it's the right time, but I've got to get my garden harvested and turned over, and I just have not had time. So I thought I'd take you out to the garden with me. We would harvest some Brussels sprouts, show you my baby beets, which I don't know if I got them in the ground soon enough. See all those baby beets? So we're gonna go ahead. I've got some spring onions that have to be harvested. They're excellent in salad and eggs and stuff. But look at these Brussels sprouts, my friends. See all that? They're all just loaded down with Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna pick as many as I can, and before I have to go in and start other work for the day. They're just loaded with Brussels sprouts. So anyway, I thought to myself, I've never seen anybody harvest Brussels sprouts. I certainly don't know if I'm doing it right, but I thought, you know what? I'll bring my friends with me, and someone who has harvested Brussels sprouts before will probably watch and let me know if should do something different. Anyway, here we go. So I think with Brussels sprouts plants, you can actually keep them and overwinter them, and they'll pick up where they left off in the spring. I'm not going to do that because this wasn't the best place to plant Brussels sprouts. But if I find a good place that I could do that with, then that's what I'll do eventually. This was a first time growing Brussels sprouts for me. Now we like Brussels sprouts, so this is, just to give you an idea, this is how much we've gotten off of one plant. It's pretty good. Of course, I'll have to clean them up and I'll blanch them.
Fire here, far enough to keep me warm. I'm so used to my own heartbeat, back and forth against the night. I could not surrender to my cold fears, knowing someone's out there, you were out there waiting just for me. Wake up in my arms. How I love it when you take all of my
those chickens are gonna love it. Look at that so far. Yeah. Organically grown Brussels sprouts. Does it really get better than that? Man, it is cold to harvest in mid-October. I'm wondering how it's gonna go when we're processing our last of our animals. That water is gonna be freezing. Won't be difficult to keep them at temperature, but it's going to be freezing. I'll have to take that into consideration. Let's get the rest of these harvested.
How I love it when you take all of my heart. Oh I love it when you wake up in my arms. How I love it when you take all of my heart. You run with my
Hey, I'm super close to the camera. So I've gotten about this much so far and I have this many plants to go, so it's gonna take me a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and bust through this, see if Edward can help me. The trick is with Brussels sprouts is to rip off all the leaves and then you can snap all those little baby Brussels sprouts. But I have a plethora of dill left, so I think I'm going to pickle some. I also am gonna freeze some, so I'll blanch them and then freeze them because I do love Brussels sprouts. But I think I'm gonna try pickled too because I do love pickles and I do love Brussels sprouts. So I can't imagine that it would be terrible. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. And when I do pickle them, I'll bring you with me. How about that? We'll get another canning video in. My green beans didn't turn out, so I couldn't pickle those. They weren't good. I think I probably planted them at the wrong time of the year, but anyway, let's get these out. Let's get these done. So see this, how it has that on it? That's not bad. You can just take it off. Well, maybe this one's not as lovely looking. But typically you can take them off. You decide if you want to keep it at that point. This one I probably wouldn't keep just because it goes all the way into there. But a lot of them you can just take off the outer leaves like this. You just take that off like so. And you have a perfectly good Brussels sprout. Something that you would see in the grocery store. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. So this is what we got. It's a pretty good harvest for this little bed. Anyway, I'm gonna say that's a successful Brussels sprout harvest. Look at this guy over here helping me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Gardening is attractive of you, darling.
I'm sure when you need my help.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching. We can't get everything harvested right now. We've got to go to work. I've got to clean these Brussels sprouts up. But, and then later tonight, we're actually going to go do some family fun stuff with our church. And then when we get, probably this weekend, if I have time, I'll try to harvest everything else that needs harvesting. But thank you so much for watching and subscribing to our channel. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.